Okay, so welcome once again to Achievers Graphics Online class. In this very video, we are going to begin our project. We are going to start working on a flyer. So today we are going to design a flyer. In our previous video, I spoke to you about the Adobe interface. When you open Adobe for the first time, how the interface looks like. So today we are going straight into how to design a flyer. We are going to design a product, a flyer. So let's get started. I believe you are ready to do something with Photoshop. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to work on a product package flyer, a product flyer. Um, and because we have already done the Adobe Photoshop interface, we at least know a little about how we can set up a document and stuff. So quickly, I have a flyer I want us to look on and then design a similar one. So I'll quickly bring it into Photoshop. A product flyer. I'll quickly bring it here, put it here, to automatically be here. Okay, so this is the flyer I want us to design. So probably we are going to design a similar flyer. So you want to know the size of this flyer. What do? You go to image size. There you go. This is the size. So you pick the same size, 16.667 by. Okay, so we are going to use 16 by 11. So go to File, New. Your width should be 16. Your width should be 16, and your height should be 11. So 16, 11. The resolution should still be 300. Okay. So since we are going to look on this one and design our own, we have to first of all bring it. We have to either copy and bring it here, or we drag and bring it here. So for you to be able to copy or drag it, you have to first of all go to the layer. You see a padlock here, so click on the padlock. It will open. It will be unlocked. Then you can now press hold, drag it, and bring it here. Or you can just click on it like this, press Ctrl C, and then come here, Ctrl V. Any way you want. So this is what we are going to work on. So let's make it a bit smaller so that we can have our own space that we are going to work on. Now, since we are going to design the same flyer, almost the same flyer, this is what we are going to do. We have to look for the product. This one is camera. So assuming we don't want to use a camera, we want to use a different thing. For instance, maybe we want to use something different, a laptop, a phone, anything. Maybe a laptop or a phone. So let's see who gets a laptop. I'll give you those images. Yes, at least by the end of the course, you have access to all these images. These are images I downloaded um, some time ago. Just like I said, in designing, you have to really sacrifice something. It can be your time, it can be your sleep. Because of the training I am doing, I've been sacrificing my sleep. I don't really sleep that much because of the training I am doing. I have to do some uploads. I have to work on some things. So I have a video camera here. Let me bring it. Okay, so this is a video camera. If I want to bring it just like we have been doing, you can drag it like this and come and drop it on the screen. Okay, so this is a video camera. So you can just put it here. Okay, and one more thing. If you want a picture that doesn't have a background, you can go to Google and then type the name of the image you want. Maybe you need a video camera, image of a video camera. So you can type video camera image or video camera, then bring comma and then add PNG. PNG. It means that Google will give you images that are video cameras that don't have a background. You can also go to freepic.com. 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 When you go to freepic.com, you can type video camera. Video camera. They will give you images of video cameras that you can be able to use it for your assignment or any work or any project you are working on. But in this case, I have a video camera image on my laptop, so I will use that one. So let's try to draw this shape here. Let's try to draw the shape here. So in this case, we can use the triangle tool because you could see a kind of triangle here. So you can use the triangle tool. So select the triangle tool. If you don't have a triangle tool in your Photoshop, you will try something else. So just apply the triangle tool, draw it like this, and just like I showed you, you want to change the color from red to this color. So what you do is go to the layer, and then just like I told you, that small box there, double click on it, and then the color picker will automatically come. Just click on the color you want to pick, click on this one, and it automatically pick this color you want, then press OK. Now we want to look at the positioning of the triangle. You could see that it's not as this one is, so we have to um turn it. So stand here, and then when you go to the edge of the object, you will see something like this. Then press hold and then turn it the way you want. Turn it the way you want. Okay, put it here. It's still not as what we are looking for. It's still not as what we are looking for. So we can still stand here, still press here, and then press right click like this, and then go to skill, click skill, stand here, and then press hold and drag it like this. Okay, now we want this one to be the same as the one at the bottom. So we can, just like we do, we can stand here and then drag it like this to make sure they are on the same level. We could see, let me zoom it, we could still see something here. They are not in line, so you can just drag here as well to make sure this fits with this one. So in this case, you are going to just manipulate it so that you get the shape you are looking for. Manipulate it to get the shape you are looking for. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, now you can go to view and then go to rulers. This is your ruler. Now you can drag, press here, drag it like this, put it at the base. We are going to measure and see if they are on the same line. So you realize that this thing is not in line with this side, so you have to make sure it also come in line with the other side. So you can press the edge here, right click, go to skew again, and drag it and see if you can. Yes, so drag it until it touches the line here. It touches the line here. Okay, good. Then you press your correct sign. Okay, so we have gotten this shape here. Now there is another shape here. There's another shape here. So let's bring this up a bit. Bring this one here. Okay. There's another shape here which is kind of red. So we can select the color here. And then come here, select the rectangle tool, draw the rectangle tool like this. Okay. Change the color. Go to layers, change the color to this color. Okay. Go to move it to this place. Stand here, rotate it like this. Okay, so we are not having. Okay, so we can just drag it like this, put it on the shape, just like it's done here. Press OK. Move this one up a bit. We can just change the design a little, so I think we can maintain this. So we should bring it. You want to move both of the shapes you have created, so you can press on one of them on the layer, and then press Ctrl and then add the other one. Now you can drag it like this, bring it to the corner. Okay, you can zoom it because this one is almost touching the other edge, so we can zoom it just like you did. Control, zoom it like this. Great. Then you press the correct sign. Okay, now let's bring our camera. So you click on the camera here, bring it like this. You realize that the camera is beneath or under the shape. So you check the layers here, you realize that the camera is under the two shapes. So you click on it like you drag it, then bring it upwards. Bring it on top of the two shapes, then it will appear here. So you want to increase the size of the camera a bit, so you can stand here and then stretch it like this. Okay. Now, if we want the camera to look other way around, you want the camera to face the other side, you can just click here, right click, and then go to flip horizontal. Press OK. If you still don't like it, you can still do the same again. Flip horizontal. Or you can go to rotate. Anyhow you want. Anyhow you want. So we can maintain this. Let's reduce this a bit. Now press OK. Now let's do these little shapes that are here. So you can just pick this one, press Ctrl J, that is duplicate, drag it like this, and then click here, and then use flip. Flip. You can stand here, rotate it like this, rotate it like this to get the shape, like this. Okay. Okay, so we can, yes. Let's bring this on top so that we can see the other shape. So just you can drag this on top so that you can see the other shape. Let's bring the red one here to Ctrl J, that is duplicate. Bring it here. Rotate it a bit. Reduce it small. Just put it here. Okay. Press the correct sign. And then bring this one here a bit so that you can see the writings. So we are going to, let's bring this here a bit. Uh, let's bring this here a bit. Let's reduce it small. Okay. So we can see that with this one, the red color is kind of reaching the bottom. So you can just click anywhere in the workspace, bring this one at the bottom like this. Okay. We can duplicate this one and then bring it here, just like it's done there, like this. Okay. So what we are left to do, or yes, what we are left to do is to write the name. So maybe uh, full frame camera. So go to your text tool now, click here, and then begin to type. You can also type from outside. The reason why I'm typing on the screen is because we haven't applied any background here, so we can easily write there. We won't have any issue. So go ahead and then write your full frame. Click OK. Go to move. Stand at the edge and then press hold and stretch it to make it a bit bigger. Press your correct sign, bring it here a bit, and then we are going to change the color. Remember what we did to change the color of the text. You double click here and then click on this one. Select the color they use. They use this color, so you can click here to pick the color here. Go to OK, then press your correct sign. And then you could see EF camera. So we want to duplicate this. We don't want to use the text tool again. So we want to duplicate it and then we can edit this one. So go to Control J, drag it to the bottom, and then yes, drag it to the bottom, and then edit this one. Go to text tool, highlight it, then write camera, camera. Press your correct sign, come here, drag it to the side a bit, and then you see EF here. So you can duplicate this one, drag it down, go to your text tool and then write EF. You realize that the EF is a bit faint. So go to your text tool, go to your character tool. That is where you find your, let me bring it here. This is where you find your text information. So change the font size to regular to make it small. Reduce it a bit and then press your correct symbol. Press Ctrl and then drag it here like this. And then we can see some small writings. Uh, okay, so let's do this one. Let's do this one. How do you go about this? Go to your rectangle tool, right click, choose a circle, circular, draw your circle like this. Okay. Yeah, so when you see this, this is your fill. The fill is already red. You can see it here. Fill is red. And then stroke. Stroke is what is around the field. So we can make the field uh, no field or no color. And then we can change the stroke to red, and then we can increase the point like this. I think it's good. It's okay. Yes. So now you realize that this one is kind of semi. It's a semi shape. It's not a full circle. It's a semi shape. So You can go to your eraser, click here, choose your eraser, and then click on this one because it's already on the layer. You make sure it's on the layer. Click on this one, press OK. Now reduce the size to about 170 or 150, 130, 120, whatever, whichever way you want it. But it shouldn't become too big. Press here and then come here and then click on it. If it's not okay for you, click it one more time, click it one more time, click it one more time, click it one more until you are okay with it. I think this one is okay, so we can press OK and reduce it a bit. Press OK. So this one is kind of here. It's this one is here. So drag it here. You don't have to do it again. Just press Ctrl J and then drag it to the top. Drag it here. Rotate it a bit like this. Okay. So we are going to reduce this ones. So press on the layer here. Press Ctrl, the camera, all the text you want to select. Just press Ctrl and then select them from the layer. Now stand here, then reduce it. Reduce it a bit. Press your correct sign. Press Ctrl, drag it here a bit. Now you could see special offer written somewhere here. Special offer. So let's write a special offer. Go to your text tool, stand here and then write special. Special. Increase the font a bit. Stand here, stretch it a bit. And Control and then bring it here. And then press your Ctrl J to duplicate it. And then edit this one to offer because they've written special offer. So offer. And you realize that the offer is it's kind of faint, it's not bold. So choose your character, change this one to regular. And then you can bring it to the edge, to the edge. Okay, I think this one is okay. And then we see another circle here, kind of circle. So just like we did for this one, go to your eclipse tool, draw a circle like this. Take the fill off, put it on no color or no fill, and change the outline or stroke to red, and then increase the point like we did. Okay. Now go to move, Ctrl J to duplicate it, stand here to reduce it, and then press OK and Ctrl and then drag this to this place. Drag this to this place. Okay. Now zoom it. Zoom it. Zoom it a bit. You realize that this side, this thing is no more there. It's no more here. Which means we have to also do away with what we have to do away with it. So just like we did, go to eraser and then come and make sure the layer is on this circle. The layer is on this circle. So when you click on it like this, you can now delete that portion. Delete it. Okay. Now let's write how much we are selling this camera. So this one is $900, so we can write dollars is, you can use the shift for dollar, so shift then 900. Press OK. Stretch it. Okay. It's kind of bold, so let's use go to character and then change this one to bold so that it will be a bit bold. Then duplicate it, Control J, take it up, and then write, edit it and make it only, just like they have written it. So only. Reduce the font size, reduce the font size, reduce the font size, bring it here, and then make it regular. Okay, reduce it a bit. Now let's write the earlier or how much the original price. Okay, the original price. So before. So let's write the before. So we can duplicate this, Control J, make it $1,200, 1200. Reduce it, reduce it by this, drag it into the shape here, duplicate this one, Control J, and then make it before, before, before. Now change it to regular, then reduce it to make it small. Put it here. Now we want to use a line to cross the figure so that it will look as if it is cancelled. So let's take the rectangle tool, or you can use the line tool, but then let's take the rectangle tool. Okay, stand here and drag it like this. Okay, take off the outline. Okay, now bring it here, stand here and then rotate it. Rotate it. Press OK. Okay, so we are almost done with the work. I don't know what is written here, but we can write something. We can anticipate and write something. Maybe get this camera. It's a very cool price or something like that. Anything like that. So we can write get this camera. Get this camera at a cool price. Press OK and then stretch it to zoom it a bit. Put it here like this. Okay. Now what is left? I'm seeing another arc here. So click on this one, press Ctrl J and bring it here. Stand here and then rotate it. Rotate it. Press OK. We are almost done. We are almost done. Now let's use I have, you may not have it, but then I have it. Tile. Let me check if I still have it. This small circles here. You can draw them, but then let me check. You can apply them here. You can go to Windows, go to shapes, click here, shapes, okay, click here and go to legacy shapes to come. Okay, so tile, Let's use tile. Mm, tile, 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 tile. Let me see if I'll see. I'll get tile. Okay, tiles. Okay, so let's use this one. We can just like this. Move the outline. Change the fill to. I think red is okay. Change the fill to red. Mm, just drag it. Drag it. Control J. Duplicate it. Bring it here. Now let's hide the original one. Let's hide the original one and see. Hide the original one. This is the original one. This is the one we have done. This is the original one. This is the one we have done. This is the original one. This is the one we have done. This is the original one. So we are kind of have been able to design a similar flyer. There's some kind of writings here, but we will ignore it. So that is basically how you design a flyer, a product flyer. So you can practice it. Look on your course outline and then do your assignment. You do your own assignment. Yes, and you can go to freepik.com. The pick is PIK, freepik.com. Going along, I will show you how to download images and then already design flyers from FreePick. But this is designing from the scratch. Designing from the scratch. So thank you for watching this um, tutorial flyer design. Check the course outline and then do your own project. When you check the course outline, you will know the kind of project you are supposed to do. So check it and then do your project. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to receive notification. See you in our next class. Now before we go, let's quickly save this to JPEG. So save as, go to save as, type and go to JPEG. Now locate your folder where you want to keep it. So you can edit this one. Name it camera flyer. Camera flyer. Press save. Another OK. Okay. So remember I told you that you save it JPEG. When you save it JPEG, it means that you can't edit it. But after you have saved it JPEG, you have to also save it as PSD so that anytime you want to make changes to it, you can easily do that. So you go to save as and then make sure you save it as Photoshop PSD. So name it camera flyer and then press save. Press OK. Now let's check on where I saved them if it came out good. So go to desktop. That's where I kept I kept what I designed right now. So here is it. So double click on it and view. So this is the design we have done. This is the design we have done. So you have to also do your own project by looking at this tutorial and then do your own project. Do your own project. Let me quickly check the project you are supposed to do for in this particular tutorial. Let me check your course outline. So you are to design a product flyer for a Samsung phone. Use any price tag. Design a product flyer for a car. Use any price tag. Design a product flyer for electronic shop. Use any price tag. So you are going to design a product flyer for a Samsung phone, which means you have to get a Samsung phone, image of a Samsung phone, add the price just like we did, and then any name you want to put it there. This one we didn't put any name. You can put any business name you want, and maybe website address or contact details whatsoever. You can easily do that. Then you design a product flyer for a car. So maybe car for sale or whatever. And then design a product flyer for electronic shop. Maybe microwave for sale or TV for sale, anything like that. So this is basically the assignment you are going to work on, and it will have to all the assignments will be delivered every Saturday and Sunday. Every Saturday and Sunday. So see you in the next class. Bye bye.